Of Pro Football Focus, the Browns have 3 of the top 10 graded defensive players in the entire NFL this year. You got Myles Garrett at 91.9, JOK at 91.4, Anthony Walker at 90.8. No other team has a guy in the top 15, more than one player in the top 15. Now, what you notice there is nobody in the secondary is graded very highly, at least not in the top. Let's take a look at this in conjunction with that. This is from More For You Cleveland. Denzel Ward graded out at a 33.5, worst among players who played defensive snaps in the game against the Jets. And again, that's something that you can't have from your cornerback. The first 3 are great, but that tells you need more from Ward.
Yeah, definitely. When you look at defense, I mean, obviously pass rushing is the most important thing on defense, but the second most important thing is cornerback depth and having good corners. And Denzel Ward, 2 games in a row just hasn't looked like Denzel Ward. We saw that a year ago. He turned it around as the season went on. Obviously, he had a great 2021 season, but just that image of Corey Davis sprinting right between Denzel Ward and Grant Delpit, that's going to sit for a while. Even if the Browns win on Thursday, go on for a while, it's going to take a while, for that secondary to kind of shake that off just because of how bad that was. That game was theirs for the taking. All they had to do is just make sure they don't get beat deep. 2 plays after they take a 13-point lead, they get beat deep. And again, that's on communication. That's on players who have to understand their assignments and take accountability for those assignments and make sure that gets corrected. This is a group that should be better with that. These guys played together last season. It's not like last year where they at least had the excuse of, new pieces being thrown together. They had just signed John Johnson, drafted Greg Newsome. Grant Delpit was coming out the torn Achilles. They had an excuse for it. This year they don't. And it's on them to get it fixed because the rest of the defense, particularly that front seven, is doing their job right now.